Hello. Welcome to the Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 308, or some may say 7.62. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
This is Sam. This is a talk episode where the tutors talk. 308, or some say...
7.62.
Oh my god, is that a stupid engine size thing? Engine joke?
Guns. It's bullets. That's cool. You get it?
No, but cool.
All right, sweet. I think it's cool.
That's good.
Anyhow. What's up?
I'm exhausted.
Weakness is what that is.
I am very weak, yeah.
What else is new?
At some point, I think we're going to have to switch chairs because the air conditioner is, or the vent for the air conditioning is right under my desk. So it goes straight towards me. And I am so cold right
Really?
now. Yeah.
I just sit here hot all the time.
Yeah, at some point.
Why do you think I sit here and you sit over there?
Because that's where you sat.
Doesn't even make any sense. You'd be closer to the computer.
I know. It makes way more sense for me to be there.
Should we switch mid hangout?
No, because you need that microphone.
Yeah, because the mics would be all fucked up.
Yep. Yeah, I'd have to physically switch the microphones, which I can do for sure.
Nice, cool. Okay, sweet. So I'm going to sit there next week.
I think because I thought at one point we were switched, and I think we switched when we had a guest. Because then I had to be in the middle.
Bro, I remember sitting where you're sitting before. Damn. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And we never went back.
No.
Cool. Nice. What do I got? What's up? What's new?
How's the gym been going?
Oh yeah. Went and trained this morning. Went well. I wrote a program for Maggie. And I was like, why don't I do this? So and I just did it.
Nice.
And it's pretty fun.
That's good.
Pretty
This is the first time I've seen you in a tank in a while.
It's been a long time. I don't tank it up often.
No.
So.
Why can you tank it now? Your shingles is gone.
My shingles is gone. That's true. Yep. Which is nice.
Yeah.
That's a perk. It's a positivo.
Have you been having to take a...
No.
No?
No.
Interesting.
I think that had a lot more to do with the detoxing than the shingles. TBH.
Maybe, yeah.
But anyhow, let me see here. What do I got?
We just closed on a flip?
Yes. Friday we closed on a flip. I went and looked at it today. It is the cleanest a flip has ever been left for me.
Nice. That's really exciting.
I love it, dude. It was so clean there wasn't TP there.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
And
I needed it. Thankfully.
You always carry someone.
I always got a backup roll in the truck, dude.
Always.
Everybody got to have a backup roll in the truck, which means I no longer have the backup roll in my truck, so I'm going to need to get one in there.
Gonna need to restock.
Yeah, dude. There's like a couple things as a man you need in your vehicle.
That's one of them.
That's one of them. You never know what kind of situation you're going to be presented with.
Also, if you're a good husband, you should always carry like a tampon or something in your vehicle.
Also, you should always have a tampon or maxi pad with you in case you get shot.
Yeah, that's really good for those too.
Yeah.
Dual purpose, some may say.
I would think so.
Do you think you could use it again?
I don't think so. I think they're still one-time uses.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
But do you think it's like desperately, like if you were shot and the only one I had, like I was using currently?
Nah.
No?
Nah, dude. I'll die. Let me fucking die.
Well, you don't want that in you?
We don't got the same blood, homie.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, do we really?
Yeah. Don't we?
Opas?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I guess we'd have to shoot me and find out if I'd be desperate enough.
It's true.
Depends on how serious the wound is and if I have anything else.
Got it. Could you just imagine that? Just a woman just pulling that out so she could put it into her husband. Sacrifices there. Love.
Man, that'd be rough life.
Honestly, you'd be in so much pain.
You wouldn't even give a fuck.
You would not give.
You wouldn't give a fuck.
No.
So true, dude. Mm-hmm. So true. Cool. I guess.
Desperate, times call for desperate measures.
Yeah.
You know what I realized recently?
No.
I don't know sayings. Like, there's like so many common sayings, like the desperate measures call for.
Yeah. Good job.
I just said it and now I lost it. And then there was one I said the other day that was completely wrong.
Uh-huh.
You've never pointed it out or corrected them for me.
It's because I don't know them either.
Oh, well. Okay. Never mind. Maybe we were both dumb.
I'm over here I'm not very quick. I can be like quick and clever with stupid, random, like puns or comebacks. But like when I've got to go into my brain to pull out something, it's usually not there.
No. I love people who have like quick humor. Like Cheyenne.
Oh, dude, that's so great.
Mm-hmm.
Brooke. Mm-hmm. Just great.
Mm-hmm. Just so quick and witty. It's just, I'm so jealous.
Kyle with his dad puns.
No, those aren't funny. Kyle's are not funny.
Brooke today. Kyle, why is your shirt so holy? Oh, this is my church shirt.
I didn't even hear that. Are you kidding me?
No, dude, it was so funny. And you could just see on her face, it took like 1 second to register, and she's like, oh my God.
Wild.
Yeah. That's so stupid.
How he's so fast with those, I don't know.
I don't know, dude. It was instant.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, no, quick humor is fun. Stuff.
Speaking of at the office, today I showed everyone a video of some fruits from people just been saying. They
claim it's from like Whole Foods.
Whole Foods and Costco.
That's what they claim.
Yeah. And another video I saw, the guy got a watermelon from Walmart.
Watermelon.
Yeah. But like this woman peeled a banana and like was trying to like break the banana in half, and it was just like rubber. But like eventually like she did get it to break, and you could see like that one like wasn't like pure silicone. Like that one was definitely some kind of weird modified banana. And then there was the watermelon, and the lady like had a watermelon slice and was like bending it, and it was just like flimsy.
But here's the thing that like doesn't. So one, like Kyle said, it could be fake. Yep, no doubt. On the other side, they genetically modify everything.
Right.
So like this could be more cost-effective modifications they're making.
Yeah.
That's taking it away. Because like even the fruit we have today, it's not even real. It's not natural.
No.
Every fruit we have today has been genetically modified.
Every fruit, vegetable, everything.
Yeah. Unless you go like if you go up to like the Barrens, and pick like wild blueberries and shit, then you get like actual real blueberries, and they're delicious. But and like apple trees and stuff up there, that's different.
Yeah.
But like down here, like when at the grocery store, like everything you're getting from a farm or like from big farms, that's all like genetically modified.
Yeah. But I mean, like, Shaun and I bought some strawberries from a stand, and I told Shaun, I was like, this is how you can tell this is a real farm. Because there's so many, like, weird shaping strawberries in there. And, like, if you go to the grocery store or anything, they're all perfectly shaped.
But then on the other side, dude, our strawberry plant is still better.
Our strawberry plant is still better.
So good.
It could be a different breed.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because there are different like breeds of strawberries.
That makes sense.
But so 2 more videos I saw relating to this. So one, a guy bought a watermelon from Walmart.
Watermelon.
And threw out the excess just in his yard. I'm guessing for like wildlife to eat. 1 week later, he went and like looked at it. It was still bright pink. and nothing had eaten it. But, I mean, we've heard instances of, like, Walmart's meat isn't real meat.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if their fruit's not real fruit.
100%.
And then the last thing I learned recently was, did we discuss this about farmers and the seeds they use?
I don't know.
So I might butcher this a little bit, but I can give you the general idea. So there's companies that distribute the seeds, that sell the seeds that farmers can use. And the farmers have to pay for the seeds. Like, they can't genetically modify their own. They can't do anything. Like, they have to purchase these seeds from these companies. And that's, like, I think it's been, like, a law or legislation or whatever. And if the company suspects that they, like, suspected that a farmer, like, created their own seeds or, like, are using their own seeds that they made instead or something, the seed company can legally tear out all of the crops that they suspect to then go test it to see if it's like a hybrid of their seed or if it is like their seeds.
It's fucked up.
So, because this farmer was like saying like how they're forced to buy seeds from these companies and they can't,
are probably all genetically modified.
right, and they can't do anything about it.
That's what's kind of nice about, like, if you just are a little farmer.
And that's why I kind of want to, like, start buying stuff
Like
from
hobby farm.
like farmers markets too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because they're, I mean, their own little things, so I'm sure they
Right.
don't have much issues with that.
Truth that, dude.
Yeah.
Truth that.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's anytime you can go smaller, it's better.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a place that butchers hogs in Ashland, Washburn. And I think they have 9 or 11 hogs that they're raising this year for slaughter.
Okay. Oh, this organic
The
farm?
organic farm. The best.
The best meat.
The best pork I've ever had in my life,
Yeah.
hands down. No comparison. I do not give a fuck. The best pork we've ever had in our lives.
Yeah.
And they reach out to the people who purchased last. They have first dibs. They get like 8 hours to sign up. If they do not sign up for the 8 hours, then it goes out to their email list. I got on the email list. I never got an email.
So the first 8 or
The people that bought last year purchased everything.
Yep.
That's like the level of like in demand for the product, right?
But that's cool that they stay small. Like they know that their demand,
Right.
like they could sell more, but they're just like, no, we're sticking with this.
Right.
That is really cool. I do like that.
And I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what it entails to have organic pigs. You know, because we used to raise hogs, and we did feed them some grain, but then we fed them a boatload of like human food because we'd go to the food pantry and get all the expired food, and we would just feed them that.
Yeah. But I suppose like if that has stuff in it, it goes right to the pork, doesn't it?
Right. Yeah. So I mean,
they must have to feed them all organic foods.
Isn't that fucking crazy, dude?
It's wild.
That's insane.
Brooke was telling me that there used to be this sweet corn stand in
Love me some sweet corn.
in Eau Claire, and it was like the guy that we brought the strawberries from, just like one of those stands on the corner or whatever. And a friend of hers, she said this was a while ago. A friend of hers was really good friends with the guy who was selling the corn. Said he sprayed all sorts of stuff on that corn. And like he would talk about how it like was, well, everyone like it tasted really good, and so everyone went and got it or whatever, and yeah, just sprayed all sorts of shit on that corn.
I mean, we don't know. They could do that to the strawberries we get.
That's true, they could.
When we go blueberry picking, all the blueberries could be sprayed. We don't know.
Yeah, we could ask.
That's true. That's what's tough about that stuff. But I know, like, you know, when we were in Canada, we went up to like a barge.
Okay.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Those floating things?
Yeah.
That's what they're called?
Yeah.
And you just had to, I got to remember correctly. Either it was right, you had to like run on the barge for a second. Otherwise, it was like right next to the barge. But anyways, it was like next to the barge on a little island. And there's a fresh blueberry patch.
Dang.
Wild blueberry patch.
Yeah.
And you could just pick them and delish. But they got that up in like the barrens and stuff too.
Yeah.
And you go like pick wild berries. And like, my thing is this, if it can grow in the wild, why do we need everything on it?
Right, like let nature take its course.
Do its thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's other things with like the environment, and you think about like large scale farming, where there's not like trees and stuff around and other things, and they're just trying to have only blueberries.
Yeah.
I could see where that becomes an issue. And same thing with like apple trees and everything. Like if you don't have other stuff for the animals to eat and graze on, of course, or like the bugs or whatever, of course they're all gonna just go to what's there.
Yeah. But there's like other things you can, like there's flowers you can plant with stuff to like naturally deter pests and stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that costs money, but if it's gonna help you get more yield from your product,
or just quality product, which is bigger than I guess, I mean, my big thing is like just quality stuff going in my body is pretty big for me.
I don't know, it just like worries me living here, and like no matter how hard we try, like we're just probably still failing just because everyone is just fucked. Everyone's using chemicals, everyone's, you know what I mean, like unless we grew all of our own stuff. But we've even heard like we need to get out of the city even to grow our own stuff, because we don't know what's in the soil here.
Right. The soil and the water and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, your best bet is to like, live in the country and be as well. But if you're talking about trying to have like the best,
like healthy foods,
healthy, natural foods.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Grow some chickens, raise some chickens, some ducks, eat a bunch of eggs, kill some chickens.
Yeah.
Oh.
We need to get a deviled egg recipe, a good deviled egg recipe.
Okay.
Making some with the duck eggs.
We got a bunch of duck eggs. Golly, I love me some duck eggs. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm tracking. It's it's kind of a interesting world. A lot of the people around us haven't really caught on to that stuff yet.
No. Brooke is starting to.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say starting to. Brooke has. Because it's something too, if you think we're crazy, start cutting some of these things out and getting more higher quality foods, and then try going back to it. You can't.
So I'm going to say, dude, cut out seed oils and watch how much like inflammation and bloating goes away. Cut out, then like after you cut out seed oils, cut out like any wheat that's not organic. Watch it shit start to fucking inflammation go down. And then you can look at like an allergy panel and start cutting the things out that you have allergens towards.
But like Brooke was like, we've been making our taco slop again, which is really nummy.
Yum.
Do you want to tell them what's all in it?
We used to do chicken, but we ran out of chicken. We tried getting chicken from the grocery store. We wanted to kill ourselves. It's disgusting. We get our chicken from a Pinter's packaging plant in Dorchester. That's where we get all of our meat, but we haven't been up there in a minute.
Yeah.
And so we've been out of chicken for like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It's actually been pretty fucking brutal.
It's been brutal.
But we usually used to do chicken, but instead we've been putting taco meat. And we make our own taco seasoning, which is so good. So we do hamburger, taco seasoning, some basmati rice, avocado, raw red onion, some shredded cheese.
Freshly shredded
cheese. And yogurt.
Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurt.
Which tastes just like sour cream.
Yep. Oh, golly. Plain Greek yogurt. Golly, is that so good.
It's so, so good.
I ate too much today.
Yeah.
And then I drove for the next 45 minutes.
And you were dying.
Oh, my God, dude.
So we've been having that lately, and we were telling Brooke about it yesterday. And so she went home and made it because she was, like, so excited.
She made it?
Yeah.
I love it.
And she was going to make, like, fresh rice. And Adam's like, no, we got this, like, packet rice. We'll just use this. She said it ruined it.
Yeah.
She's like, this rice tastes like garbage.
Yeah.
Completely ruined it. We used to put salsa on it, but we can't right now.
Yeah.
I miss the salsa.
Salsa's so good, dude.
We can't have tomatoes, if you were curious. If you don't remember.
But we could, like, when that allergen's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Grow our own and then make our own salsa.
Yeah. But,
I'm excited. I want a big garden, dude. I want you to just tend to a big garden.
Okay.
Do the chores. Take care of all the livestock.
Done deal. All the livestock?
Yeah, dude.
No.
The chickens, the ducks, the pigs, cows, goats.
No.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, you can deal with the big things.
Okay.
Anyways. But yeah. Like, there was something recently I tried that was, like, from a package or something, and it was just meh. You can just, I don't know. I can, like, taste the extra things they put in there now, and they're just not, it's just not a natural taste.
Oh, 100%, dude. 100%.
We had something somewhere, a cinnamon roll, and there was something I tasted in there that I did not like. Like, there was some fake taste to it. Sean couldn't tell, but I could.
Dude, that was in Germany.
It was.
Yeah, dude. That was, like, the best cinnamon roll I ever had in my life. Mm-hmm. That thing was so fucking good,
Not
dude.
in Germany, Portugal.
In Portugal, I got, like, 3 of those.
Yeah.
Golly, were those good.
I did not like that.
I think you're up a creek, babe.
Maybe.
Oh, man, were they good.
But it still goes to show, like, once you start cutting, like, all the fake and processed and prepackaged things out, then you start tasting these weird things that are in them.
Mm-hmm. Man. All right. Had a raw bar today.
Oh,
my God.
it was so good, dude.
Denise brought us lemon poppy raw bar.
Highly recommend.
Fucking A, dude. I don't eat protein bar. I like barely ever eat protein bars
That one's so good.
because it's so difficult to find them that are healthy. My God.
And it's the same price as, like, regular ones.
Right.
Or cheaper.
And they're refrigerated.
Yeah, which is cool.
Super interesting. Fudging A, were they good, dude?
They were really good.
Oh, man. See, I'm probably going to scoop in a box or so from her.
And guess who the three of us liked it and one person did not.
Yeah, Kyle didn't like it. What a fucking goon.
Yeah. And guess what? 3 of us don't eat a whole lot of processed foods. Kyle.
That's probably pretty fair. Mm-hmm. Probably pretty fair. I don't know, dude. I loved it.
It was so good.
And then Joseph's Cheesecake in Chippewa, they make sourdough.
That was
So I went and picked up a sourdough loaf today.
That was good.
Oh my God. So good. Eventually, we're going to make our own sourdough. Sam's going to make a sourdough starter, and we're going to start doing sourdough. I freaking love a good sourdough.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Cool. I don't know how to bake bread, though.
Google will tell you, babe. It can't be hard.
Yeah, I tried that with banana bread, and I'm 1 for 2.
You're 2 for 3.
Am I 2 for 3? I am 2 for 3.
You are 2 for 3.
Yep. The last one was like a 1.5 out of 3.
Okay, sure.
Because the last one was really good, but it was mush. Like, remember it just, like, disintegrated into mush, but it tasted so good.
That was the...
That was the almond flour one.
Almond flour. Fuck, did that. That was, like, the best. Mm-hmm. Now, it had to have been because of the almond flour. It was, like, mush, but like some of the best flavor banana bread.
Yeah, so I tried just replacing... I looked up, like, how much almond flour to regular flour. So I did that ratio, but then after I baked the first loaf and I was like, this is not rising, like, what's happening? I looked at the back of the almond flour bag and it says, like, it can't be a full replacement. You have to mix it with flour.
Right.
And I was like, what's the point of this then?
Right.
Why did I get this?
Right. It's so good though.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. But then, so yeah, Sam said she wants to start making that, which would be good.
Yeah, I definitely just said that.
I thought so.
Okay.
That's what I heard. So, but anyways, a business world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I've noticed if you, let me see here. If you help people solve problems,
Mm-hmm.
they like you more,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then they want to use you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
they just want to know you care.
they want to know you care, yeah, and that you're like looking out for their best interest, sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're just trying to like solve some problems for them,
Yeah.
help them out in any way you can.
And especially like we're pretty honest people, so like we don't try to upsell anything. Like we're just straight up like, yeah, you can do this, but you'd be better off doing this, and this one would be the cheapest route for you.
I straight up talk people out of doing work so much.
Yeah. But then people appreciate it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you like tell people to do, because like you just convinced a customer instead of doing linoleum to do LVP, because it's one gonna last longer and two it's gonna look so much better.
Why help? It brings more value.
Right.
Yeah.
So being honest in like that way of just like this is why I would suggest it. It's only gonna be this much more in an extra day.
Right.
And it'll boost the value of your house way more.
Yeah, I just did that with a customer. They wanted a deck.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. They have a deck right now.
Yeah.
It's like a 12 by 50.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, it's like 600 square foot deck roughly. And so, but it was built out of green tree 2x12s.
Okay.
So this thing's a fucking hog.
Yeah.
And even the decking was green tree 2x12s. Okay, interesting. Well, so they had a contractor go out there because their original plan was to redo the deck with composite. But the guy's like, no, you can't do that because your joist span is 2 feet when it needs to be 16 inches.
Right.
So I told the customer, like, hey, this deck is so fucking beefed up and built already, we can just add in 2x6 or 2x8s every 12 inches and do 12 inches on center.
Yeah.
And then run your composite. And their main concern why they want to go to a roof is they wanted the underneath to be waterproof because they have a nice stamped concrete patio underneath.
Oh, nice.
And so they want that to be like good livable space. And I'm like, well, we can do that. We can, make the bottom. We can get the composite and aluminum railing up top so that it's maintenance free because they don't want any maintenance. And we can make it so it's waterproof underneath. And by doing all that, it's going to save you like 10 grand from us tearing all this off and putting up a fucking lean-to roof.
Yeah.
And you retain 600 square feet of outdoor living space.
Yeah.
And I was telling them, I'm like, you're going to lose value on your house significantly if you get rid of 600 square feet of maintenance-free living space outside of your house. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, my God, we had no idea. And I'm like, yeah. So, like, will our company make less money on the project? Sure. Will it be way better for them? Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, like, if they know I'm out for their best interest, tell me they won't refer me or call me again next time they have something,
right? Knowing
that, like, hey, this dude already sacrificed over 10 grand to do a job for, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I don't know. At the end of the day, I look at it and I'm like, I don't know. I just got to live with my conscience, and I'm always going to try to talk someone into doing what I like. I'm always going to try to give them the pros and cons of a scenario. And if they decide to go with a route that I don't believe is true, I'll still do the work, knowing that I gave them full awareness up front of the maybe issues that could come with, right? But yeah, I always try to do what I think's best for them.
Yeah. Which is good. That's what people want. Sure. Honestly, because
I think so.
Yeah, and you gotta think, like, we have so many customers that, like, we send them estimate and they're just shocked, mainly by the prices, because a lot of people don't know. They don't understand how much material is, how much labor is, like, all the work and planning that goes into it. Because we're doing this garage addition, and so far it's been $1,000 in planning and building permits.
Right. Yep.
Actually, that doesn't even include any of Shaun and Brooke's time that's gone into it.
Yeah, which is many hours.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's expensive for a reason. There is a lot of work that goes into doing anything.
Right.
And material is not cheap.
No. Well, I went and looked at a deck today. Guy wants to ixnay his current deck, which is a 10 by 12, and make it a 12 by 18. And he wants to go composite maintenance free. And so I'm like, hey, dude, I need to know up front what you're expecting here for price. Because I'm like, before I come out there, before anything, I'm like, what are you expecting? He's like, well, I guess like I'd be happy with 15 grand. I'm like, okay, sick. That's going to cover material. And he's like, oh, all right. And I'm like, as long as you know that up front and you're okay with that, knowing that labor is going to probably be coming in similar, like, we can for sure proceed. But I need, like, right away up front, I want you to be aware that, like, this ain't going to be fucking 10 G's to build a new fucking deck.
Right.
It's not, especially, yeah. I mean, just the material for deck, dude. X be 25 grand just for material, 20, you know. Mm-hmm. And so it's wild, dude.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
No.
And so it's fun though. It's fun, like, going over this stuff with customers. And you know, I talked with I was talking with a gentleman today, the guy that we were looking at doing that deck for, and he used to own a company, a telecommunication company, and he said why he sold was because his company started getting too big, and like the overhead and the employees and everything, and he didn't like how difficult it was to keep good staff, and then like also having to consistently increase his prices, right? And it's so true, because as you grow, you have to add more layers to your company.
Yeah.
And so, like, you have to add a secretary, you got to add an HR, you have to add management, you have to add a foreman, whatever it is, right? Like, you have, boom. And Sam and I and Kyle, and we've all talked and stuff, like, hey, you know, we could probably make the most, like, honestly, I mean, when you're talking about profit margin, if I just ran a business myself and just use subs, and then just use like a part-time admin for 10 hours a week, I'd make the most money. I'd make the most money personally.
Yeah.
But I, you know, and I would still be, I guess, serving a lot of people, whatever. But what's nice about how we have things now is, like, we're building a team. We're building a lot of, like, Kyle's building up a lot of skill sets. I don't get out in the field as much, but hoping to do a little more. But like, by us having a little bit bigger of a team, not huge, but have a little bigger of a team, a little bit more overhead, so we do have to charge a little more. Like, Kyle and I get to work alongside guys with 10, 20 years experience. So, you know, in the room, in, you know, any given time, if we have questions or anything, we've got 50 years experience sitting there. what do we, some guys you were more focused on framing. Some guys were more focused on concrete. Some guys were more focused on finish work, right? Yeah. But we can just take and grab whatever we need from 50 plus years of experience, where like if I just did it on my own, or like if it was just Kyle and I, sure, we could make more money in the short term for sure, but we wouldn't be building those skills. Mm-hmm. And then how much does that hinder us long term by knowing more, being able to oversee guys, being able to like estimate better and things like that, be more efficient in things. So I don't know, I just think like that's the way I look at it. It's like I don't want a huge team, at least right now. I don't want a huge team because I know like what happens with that. Your overhead has to get so high. Yeah. Where we're at now, I don't want to grow too much bigger. I just want to get a little more efficient and like maybe add a few more people. But this size, we can charge a market value that you can get a lot of people to repeat, mm-hmm. and or we can get a lot of investors. Yeah. And like one investor called me today. Hey, Shaun, I know someone, they got an estimate from a person I got an estimate from when you came and did a job. Your company is half the size, so you came in 15% under theirs. Mm. They would like an estimate from you as well because you came in 15%. We know you've done good work for me. We know you do good work, and you're honest, and you pass it on to them, whatever. And so, like, in that realm, I have investors referring me to other investors who know, like, hey, he's 15% under, like, a big company, obviously more than a maintenance guy, because he even said when I told him, like, hey, here's my wage, he's like, oh, dude, this is what I'm getting for maintenance. I'm like, I understand that. But this is what I got. Yeah. And, they're cool with it because it's typically more like skilled level work. Yeah.
They don't have to worry about it.
Right. Mm-hmm. It just gets done. Mm-hmm. So.
Cool. I like it.
Do you? Mm-hmm. You just want to be fucking wrapped up Jimmy on the spot. Let's pop smoke, don't you?
Just tired.
Are you tired? Mm-hmm. Mm. Nice. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You got more? Or what?
On that?
Anything. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
I'm looking forward to getting an AR built.
Yeah.
Did I talk about that in here?
I think we did.
Okay, cool.
Going to Florida this weekend?
Going to Florida this weekend. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah. Should
be fun. Mm-hmm. Little short vacay. Yeah. Gonna go deep sea fishing. Yeah. Hopefully we don't drown.
Yeah. Gonna go cigar shopping.
Oh my God, Ybor City, dude. I'm bringing too much money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just I'm not even packing anything in my bags.
You're just packing money?
It's just gonna be all cigars.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, coming back, it's just gonna be boxes of cigars.
Mm-hmm. I love that for you.
I love it for me as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I got.
I love it, babe. I think that might be all I have as well. Oh, hold on. One more thing.
Okay.
Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I love it. It's so good. We're almost done. 2 episodes
We got 2 episodes left?
Yeah.
Time is 8:40. It's too late.
Is it too late?
It's too late.
We started 1 episode, though. We only had a half hour left.
All right. It's too late. Anyways, we can watch it tomorrow. If we got time. We might not have time. I don't know. The issue, can I explain the fucking issue? Let me explain the issue to you. I know we got 40 minutes left on that episode. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's 8:50. Mm-hmm. So by the time we start, it's going to be 9. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's going to be 9:40. Mm-hmm. There's going to be 1 episode left, and they're going to leave us with something called a cliffhanger. Massively. And then we're going to just be like, well, what's 1 more hour? Because I know us.
Anyways, Bridgerton's going really well. I highly recommend watching it. Also, if you're a reader, definitely read the books. Keep in mind that It's just two different stories.
Dude, I've noticed that so much with fucking books and the TV shows. The number one that fucking ground my gears more than anything else, Jack Carr.
Yeah, The Terminalist.
The Terminalist. Motherfuck. Spoiler alert, it's Tuesday. His latest book just came out today.
You didn't buy it yet?
I'm waiting to buy it, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
I'm reading Point of Impact, and I made this mistake before where I've been reading a book like Point of Impact, and coincidentally, I listened to a book.
And then you get confused.
And then I'm like, wait, which book was what? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And so, because I don't remember what, I was reading another, like, book similar to the Jack Carr books, that sort of genre, to the Terminalist, that sort of genre. And I was listening to one of his books, and I was like, getting the stories all conflicted about it. So I'm like, I can't start it until I finish Point of Impact.
That makes sense. I am not too mad that they like switch a lot of things, because like Anthony's story was like
Who?
Anthony, the Viscount. His story was like honestly almost completely different.
Okay.
The endings are the same,
Sure.
but I'm like, at least you made it consistent.
Right. It's if they start making the endings different, that it will become difficult for me.
But like in Penelope's story, like there was literally a line that in the show Eloise said, and I had just read it the night before, and Colin actually says it in the books.
Yeah.
And I was just like, how they did the show, it still makes sense, and I still really like the story, so that's why I'm like, I'm not mad about the Bridgerton series being so different, but I highly recommend reading and watching the Bridgerton series.
Oh, dude,
There is some smut in the both.
Bridgerton and what?
In the books and the movies.
Oh, sure, yeah, definitely some smart.
Yeah, I have to be careful reading the books sometimes. We were flying to Germany on our honeymoon. We were flying to Germany, and I had one of the Bridgerton books, and I was reading it, and it was a very particular scene, and I had to set it down. I could not read it while on the plane.
Sam's fucking getting revved up and shit on the plane.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you need to chill out and read a business book. Yeah, dude. So yeah, last night I'm watching Bridgerton, and Hazy sends me best movie ever, and it's Top Gun. And I'm like, God damn it, dude. I'm like, so I sent him a picture of what I'm doing, and I'm like, you're just a man. Meanwhile, I'm gay. Mm-hmm. And he's like, come on, bro.
It's so good, though.
Dude, it's so good. I'm so fucking gay for that shit.
We do need to watch Queen Charlotte's story.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
All right.
I think you'll like it.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, I need to go to bed. I keep yawning. I'm exhausted.
All right, gang. Thanks for tuning in.
See you.